Okay, right. First of all, just like to tell you that this video will not just be of the Therm app, it'll also be of the weapon mountable rangefinder. I thought I'd do two in one, just to save a bit of time, and just let you see how well they work side by side as well. Now the Therm app, I've actually made a neoprene cover for it. Doesn't come with one. You have to excuse me, I'm holding the camera at the moment, so it doesn't come with a cover, but I've actually made, I'm going to start making them for them, because obviously you've got a lens there that needs protecting, very expensive. They also don't come with a mount, so I've engineered a mount for it that can be lined up so that you can get it very close to where the bore is pointing at. What I've done here as well is, because I'm going to be going through and showing you how well the weapon mountable rangefinder is, I've put an adapter on the rifle so I can fit the rangefinder also, which is obviously here. This ranger can work from 5 meters, anything up to 700. A lot of people have been saying that they find it difficult to line this up with their scope, so I came out with an idea, and I haven't actually put it on here, but I've actually designed a mount so that you can adjust the weapon mountable rangefinder to your crosshair of your rifle scope. So this can have windage and elevation adjustment, so you're spot on. I wanted to put it on here without one to prove to you that you can actually range find with the iron sight on top. A lot of people say that wouldn't be very accurate, but we've been using iron sight for the last 100 years, targets up to about 300-400 meters, so they're not that bad, and on here I'll be proving to you that they work quite well, anything up to about 300 meters. Now obviously, if you're going to be aiming at a rabbit, it's going to be very hard at 300 meters to put this dead on a rabbit. But you wouldn't generally aim dead on the rabbit. You may have a building next to it, you may have the ground that you can use next to it, or you may have a tree that's next to the rabbit, so you just range off the tree, and then that will give you your range. This one has been offset 45 degrees to one side. I've put it on there so it doesn't get in the way of the Therm app. You could probably have it higher, but I didn't want it too high. The other thing I've done, which I think is a very good idea, is to put a little tiny laser on the front. The reason I've done this is because I do a lot of reviews, and I change and I put different rifle scopes on this rifle quite often. And I find that taking one off and putting one on, having to zero them. So what I've done is I've zeroed this to 50 yards. So if I ever swap out a rifle scope, I can put a new one on, and then wherever the laser's pointing, I just adjust the turrets according to where the laser's pointing at 50 yards. Then you've zeroed your rifle without shooting a single pellet. Saves time and effort. I thought I'd show you that I've had to move a few things around. I thought I'd also mention that even if you take your phone off, because this is bolted to your rifle, doesn't matter that you've zeroed it, you can take your phone off, take it away, put it back on there another day, and it'll still be zeroed, because it's zeroed to the Therm app device itself and not your phone. I've set it up with this configuration. As you can see, it's nicely set up there. On the left hand side I've got my weapon mountable rangefinder. I've had to put it that way for now. I've had to move the setup so it keeps out of the way of the Therm app. I've got a laser on the front there as well, just so I could bore sight it. I've always got that bore sighted to this rifle, So because I swap scopes over quite often, it gets quite annoying having to zero every time. I've got that set up for 50 yards. So yeah, not a bad little setup. Okay, so what I've done now is I've done a slightly different configuration mode. I've had to put a little weapon mountable rangefinder completely on its side, and all I'll have to do is flip it over and look down the iron sight and take a reading. Okay, so it's not a problem. What I have to do is point at something, flip it over, take a reading. There you go. It's because I'm aiming between the trees. Now if I point over there, aim at that tree there. Now that actually, that's 15 yards away, so it's only slightly out the screen at the moment. I haven't even zeroed it yet. That's me looking down the crosshair. There we go. I'm looking down the iron sight, and that is actually on the tree. So it's only slightly out to the left on here. Now I can change mode to thermal. At the moment, obviously, I'm not focused, so you're not going to see much at the moment. I'll have to focus in, which I haven't done yet. I'll have to focus on that in a minute. Okay, so just back to camera setting, go back to camera. What we'll do, I'll have to sort that out later. Going back to the weapon mountable rangefinder, as I said before, you don't have to have a mount, an adjustable mount to do this. You can shim it if you really did want to zero this to your scope, but just for now what I'm doing is I'm using the iron sight. I'm just flipping to one side, taking aim, press the button, there you go, 15 yards, between 14 and 15 yards, and then you can take your shot. For this I'm going to change the reticle. I'm going to have that one. Hope you can see all this. And then back again. And there we go, we have got the green reticle now. Okay, that's not too bad. There we go. There we go, back on 15 yards, hitting the tree, obviously still not zero to that. Okay. Right, the first thing I wanted to do today was show you that I've left the Therm app connected to this rifle, and I've left it on there for a week. It's been in my bag, I've taken it out, I've not used it since, but I've taken it out with my shotgun, and it's been getting bashed about in this bag for a whole week. I zeroed it last week, and now I'm going to take it straight out of the bag. I've obviously left the protective cover on it, and I'll take it out of the bag. I just wanted to make sure that this can stand a good bashing around inside a bag without it losing zero. So that's what I wanted to do. So today what I'm going to do is set myself up in a lovely farm area. On that tree I'm going to put a piece of tin foil. I'm going to make sure I'm about 15 to 20 yards away like I was last week, and I'm going to shoot at the tree, and let's see if it's kept zero. There was a problem I had last week, and that was that when I had the camera attached to the rear of here, the phone, I had the brightness up too bright and it kind of whited things out a little bit. I couldn't tell until I checked the video at home. So I'll keep the brightness down a fair bit this time so you can see the screen better. Okay. Right, so what I'm doing now is I've got everything set up. Turn the camera over, take a reading. That's 19 yards away. Okay. I'm aiming at about a golf ball size of tin foil. Okay. Does help if I load a pellet in. You'd have to excuse me, I'm actually kneeling. I'm not in a prone position and I'm not rested, so let's hope my aim's... There we go. See the little glow on the tree where it hit? It's knocked it down. That just proves that it's still on target. Okay, just thought I would do a little video at night for you. These sheep are about 150 yards away, all huddled up. Not quite sure what that is there. See if I can focus. It's a shame that the Mobius is so close to the screen that it's a bit blurry. Very sorry about that. Oh, there's one there. He's 100 yards. A couple lying down. Just trying to focus on the tree. Some rabbits in the distance, and those little bunny rabbits. I'm going to go over there and see if I can take them out. See what else. Oh, we've got something over there. Okay, something over there. Right. About 50 yards away. There's a little baby lamb. There we go. Now what I might do is show you what it's like in the other program. So take that out. Let's put night owl on. Let's go to the settings. Thermal. Okay, let's plug it back in. Automatically gone to that again. It's thermal cut. Okay. Let's don't know why the screen's moved all the way over there. But there we go. So I thought just last off. Show you what it's looking like looking through this one. So you can see the sheep. This program I prefer for the thermal because you've got black and white hot, then you've got thermal colour on this app, which is a lot nicer. When you're looking at the sheep, battery's running down. But there's plenty of apps out there that you can use. See if I can get a bit closer before I scare them away. The good thing about this as well, what I thought I'd better show you, is that if I can flick from one program straight to the other. Flick from that program straight to this one. Okay. In that one, flick to this one. Flick OK. There we go. And now on this program, so it's quite quick. You can flick over to do different programs in a very quick way. There's loads of rabbits up there, one down there. That was my hand in the way. It's timed out. Cool little rabbit just there. So you can pick out the rabbits quite easily. See one there. There we go. Damn it. The timing that was. I got him. Got him, but I can't see him now. That's what happens when you let your battery run down too low. Oh well. Never mind. Well,